What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing the AirPods Pro 3. So let's get right to it. So first of all, this is the threes. What Apple needs to start doing is actually like engraving it, because say like you buy this. Well, I mean it says it right here, but I mean come on, man, just add a 3. I mean you're already charging a lot for this, so you might as well add a 3. But yeah, I mean, say if it was anybody else, that they'd be, oh, these just look like generic AirPods. Or, I mean, that's what I'm just going based off. But I mean, simple turnaround. I mean, they're probably trying to do a thing where like they basically want to just sell these regardless of being AirPods Pro 2, 3. I mean, what happens if they take this cover off and they put out another one? But I guess they're just trying to get rid of the boxes, so let's get right to it. So once upon this, we're gonna go ahead and open them. And then we got that slide going on, and they come off. Sweet. All right, so we're matched. There's nothing in here. Now I know. So, I think I heard some of my colleagues mention that they no longer include the USB-C cable to charge your AirPods. That's crazy. For $250, you'd think that they'd include that, you know? So we're just right here. There's the AirPods Pro. Okay, the manual, how to do it, the double tap with the case open to connect other. So they got rid of the physical button. So sweet. You know, safety regulations. Of course, they got to include that 1-year summary. Not even a sticker. Come on, Apple. But oh well. Here we are. Am I missing something? Is something missing? Whatever. Yeah, and we're greeted by this, and obviously you can see that there's no stickers. I guess I gotta double tap it, triple tap it. All right, so it connects through, and then there's designed by Apple California, some of Vietnam. So simple. Once again, USB-C, which is cool because all iPhones have USB-C. I'm glad they kept this. This is kind of cool because, you know, who wants to show off AirPods where it can easily get loose from a lanyard and slip off if someone cuts the lanyard off? That's just me, but it's a whatever. It's like a little extra. That's included. So we'll take a look at the AirPods right now. So we'll finish up right now with it too. So and what do you know? There's no cable. Wonderful. Well, we have USB-C cables lying around, so can't matter to that. All right, so now we got it comes with 6, I believe. Well, 5, right? So we got the extra small, the extra small, the small, and the large. So I'm assuming the ones in the case are already medium. So they got rid of the medium, but they have extra small, small, and yeah. And here's a QR code if you want to look at it, if you want to take a scan with the other phone, and that way you can see how they fitment. But from what I've heard is that apparently these kind of stick out a little bit. But I mean, I know it has a heartbeat sensor on it, so we'll leave that there. So we'll focus on that, and let's try it out. So these are the new AirPod Pros 3. Sweet. It's great. I mean, the only thing I want to say is that they kind of look. This sensor, I've never seen it before. That's crazy. I've never seen literally a sensor. Give me a moment. Let me go get the AirPods Pro first generation so we can compare them to get an idea of how different they look. All right, so I'm back with the. These are the original AirPods first generation. Same thing, as you can see, some of them designed in Apple California, some of them in Vietnam. And remember, these are the AirPod Pros 3s, and these are the first generation. So we're gonna go ahead and compare. So remember, on my right side is the 3s, and my left side is the first generation. And look at that. They made it more smaller. I guess this is the detection to verify. But man, would you look at that? Total design difference from first. I remember my buddy bought this like when they first came out. They were pretty good. That the noise cancellation was, you know, it was that was the first thing, like, you know, and after that they kind of upgraded. But look at the design. The buttons are still the same, but there's a bit bigger and it is a bit wider. So that's how they weirdly sit. As you can see this right here. Sorry, it's kind of blurring out. Right there and right there, it's a major difference. And we look at the design. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Slippery. And you can see the other side right here. They kind of, I guess this was a sensor. They probably moved the sensor to the other side. But I know this for sure is a noise cancellation where the volume from the outside comes on and blocks it. So yeah, major difference. The design for it too, they kind of kept it, and you could see from the angle right here, it is slightly bigger, I guess, to add more to, I guess with the heartbeat sensor that this includes, it kind of adds up to it. But yeah, I just want to do a quick comparison video because I know other people won't compare to it, but we'll put that aside. We'll go back to the AirPods Pro 3 and let's go ahead and put them in the case. And then we're gonna attempt to connect. Let me just put these away because like this classic. Actually, these feel lighter and these feel heavier for some reason. Now that I think about it, obviously these have a button. They got rid of that button only for it to be how do you say it? Oh, and of course these have USB-C and this has a lightning cable. So major difference, major upgrade. You can see a major overhaul. I guess they wanted to make it sweat proof, waterproof, or they noticed that some, and this won't work unless you flip it open. So that's what's kind of cool. So in case you're touching it inside your pocket or something rubbing up against it, it won't activate on itself. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started. Let's compare the, obviously, let's compare the base for it. We're gonna connect it. All right, it's searching for it. It's searching for it. We find the AirPods Pros right here, and all right, we're connected to it. So let's give it a shot, and we'll go from there. All right, we're connected, and then we're greeted by personalized volumes. Go for it. We'll do it now. Conversation awareness when I stop speaking. Sweet. I don't want to set that up right now. We'll do that later. I don't want to mess with it. Nah. So. And here we have it. We have the AirPods Pro first generation. What the heck? Oh, it's because I have the other one. So we're at the first ones right here. So there it is, guys. Some new features we have. Oh, it's 69. Damn. We have some new features going on. We have noise cancellation, hearing protection. Almost a test acoustic seal with it. We got listening mode. We have various. Personalized volume, adaptive audio, that's something cool. We got microphone, falling asleep. We got the battery, which I know that they quietly improved. The AirPods Pro Fit, and it shows you like a little video how to basically do it. What else do we have? Off listen, and there's the heart rate that I was looking about, or I was actually kind of curious. A heart rate. Ask to use heart rate scout about the heart rate. Now this is one of the things that actually is kind of cool. So if you actually do work out. The Sound with Fitness Minds. The feature in heart monitors help you track rate calories burned during workouts. When you work out with your AirPods, so you can track rate. You know, that's basically Fitness Plus and all that stuff. So I think Pokemon Go kind of works with it, but I haven't tried it. But yeah, I guess that's the only new feature worth getting. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it out, and we'll go from there, and we'll see what happens. So let's do this. All right, I'm gonna look like I'm gonna look for a bassy song that will basically give me like, I don't know, it's actually kind of hard. I'll have to find a song that gives me bassy. But let me put them on real quick. Okay, so I'm putting them on. Put both on right now. You know what? I'll do. So there it is. It tracks it up. So right now, since I'm talking, it's gonna, basically, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the settings on the noise cancellation. So, okay, I'm in transparency mode, so I keep clicking that. But every time I talk, it's basically going back to transparency mode. So I'm going to turn that off. All right, okay, so now I'm in noise cancellation mode, so that's kind of cool. The head gestures is cool. I wouldn't recommend it because when you're working out, it's kind of a thing, or when you're walking and then one of those things. But man, the noise cancellation, I can hear myself and everything's blocked out. Usually my fridge is running, I can't hear it. So I literally feel like everything's almost basically out of its way, you know. So I'm gonna put Bloodhound Gang, because you know they have kind of bassy songs. There we go. The Bad Touch. Nope. Where is it? There you go. Oh my gosh. And it's actually fit well. It's so good. I hear a lot of bass. That's because I'm not even all the way. Like, that's what. Yep. Now you can hear everything, the hi-hat, the kick, this, you know, snare clap. Oh my gosh. And that's because I'm not even talking, so you can hear the synths. It's great. Let's go for another one. Let's go for another one. Another song I've been hearing lately. Another band I've been hearing lately, so go from there. Oh man, let's see for um so rock, more rock. Man, you can hear the bass and the drums just flawless. Like, that's crazy. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because then I'm like literally getting into the music. I can hear everything, man. That's flawless. Once again, guys, you do want to check on the app itself if you want to have like the best. It's the EQ. I recommend going to the EQ itself, because why? Because that's basically where you're able to adjust the settings to your specifications. If you ever feel like your this is my setting, R&B. That's my favorite because it has deep lows on the kick. And also, I used to have it on rock, and I used to have it on loud, and it was just loud music, and it didn't have any like EQ balance, because I know Apple Kit doesn't have like their own like EQ balancing. I have a feeling why they don't do that. It's because they don't want to just blow the internal speakers on like an AirPod or so. But this is, oh my gosh, this is my setting. If you want to hear it at the full potential, I'd recommend the R&B on your AirPods. So overall, guys, I think these are awesome. Would I buy these? Okay, question. If I have AirPod Pros 1s, obviously these are static, so they no longer work. The only thing I use them for is when I do my when I practice with the band, I put these on so I can hear a small click. But I wouldn't recommend AirPod Pros first for music, because they had a defective sound. But man, for these, dude, like let's just say if I'm in that situation where I actually need music every time, or I just want to like, you know, get lost, this would be awesome. I would actually recommend. Right now, I think these are on sale for upcoming holidays. We're in December right now, as of we speak. We're in the middle of December. If you really don't like the big muffled earphones, I would actually get these. It's a big upgrade. If you have AirPod Pros 2s, I wouldn't upgrade them because they're almost the same. And the only thing is that these kind of stick out like from your ear, so they don't sit flush in the ear. So think of it like this is the ear. This is how they're kind of gonna stick out, and that's your ear. So because of this design right here, they kind of really stick out like that. So just like I said, this is your ear, they're gonna be kind of sticking out like that, versus the 2s where they stick out and they sit flawlessly. So that's the way I imagine it. So, or actually, let me give you a better design. So let me get this. See how these sit flush, and like, look at that, I'm not even like doing anything. And then we put these in. You see how a major difference of how they stick? Like, they don't sit flush because they still need to sit in the ear canal, versus having this right here where it just sits flush. I think that's the best idea to tell someone to measure. And I know it's kind of awkward, but like, you can tell by the difference of where the ear canal sits, and this is like sticking out, versus where this is literally like, hey, it's nice. So, but everyone has different ears, so I don't, like, we got to take accountability for that. And actually, I'm curious to see this. Wow, these won't fit into an AirPod 1, so that sucks. Also, guys, the ear tips, you can't change them. So these are ergonomically different, as you can tell. So that's crazy that they even have it. So if you have AirPod, that's the only thing that sucks. You can't really have a different design. But yeah, the ear tips won't work with these new ones. I mean, we'll try them just because you're here on the video. You're gonna be like commenting like, why didn't you try them? Like, so I'm gonna attempt to do that for you guys. I know the video's already long, but let's see if they fit. No, they do not, as you can see that. Or do they? Wait a second. Nope, they don't. As you can, I'm really trying. I'm like literally trying. As you can see, the AirPod Pro ones do not fit on themselves, only because I think that they're smaller and they have like a little clip. So this is good to know, because if you buy yourself AirPod Pro ones, they don't fit. And as you can see, I'm literally attempting. So that's really unfortunate if you bought AirPod Pros ones. And as you can see, that these are medium. And there you go, right like that. That's how easy they're in. So yeah, guys, my recommendation is, if you have AirPod Pro first generations like these, I would upgrade. They have more bass. They're more not static. They're more ergonomically fitted. I would. These they just basically look like AirPods, regular AirPod 3. But yeah, guys, let me know your comments below on these. If you have these, let me know what you like about them, what you hate about them. I know for sure you're gonna hate the fact that these stick out of your ears. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you for sticking by. I know it's a long video, but it's so important for us to compare two AirPod Pros. You can see the designs from themselves. This is a bit bigger. Obviously, the AirPod Pro 3s have a bigger design and longer stem, so they kind of do look bigger, and the design. Let me know your comments below, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.